Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Note to Self. I'm so happy to be back. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about how leveling up in life has a lot more to do with letting go than it is achieving or reaching something within yourself. So, for me, I like to relay this example as life is kind of like a video game. I think we can all relate to having different challenges show up at different times in our lives, and it's almost like we're being prompted to step into a greater version of ourselves. We are fully capable of accomplishing and overcoming any obstacle that presents itself along our path. And what I've noticed time and time again is that when I'm being prompted to step into a next level version of myself in any area of life, it has a lot to do with letting go than, for example, obtaining more. So let's say you want to feel more confident, more radiant, more self-assured. Sure, buying an outfit or a fancy gadget might give you a temporary boost of confidence, but that feeling actually fades because it's tied to something external. Versus when we actually look at our inner world and our inner workings of our mind and our emotions, we can understand that when we're prompted to reach that next level, let's say, for example, in business, it has a lot more to do with letting go of, let's say, limiting beliefs or certain paradigms that we've actually bought into, such as in order to make more money, I must work harder or I must work more hours. So the reason why I'm bringing this forward to you today is because I'm actually in the second annual launch of Space Makers, which is my 30-day minimalism and manifestation challenge, where we declutter, which means there's a lot of letting go, of all the things that are no longer serving us in regards to our physical items, such as clothing or household clutter. We look at digital decluttering, financial decluttering, and mental and emotional decluttering. So any limiting beliefs, any blocks, anything that's not serving you, this is an outstanding time. Like, I'm just beaming about it because I'm so excited. But this is like the best time to do this while we are closing up 2024 and entering into a year full of so much untapped potential. So imagine who you could be if you actually decided to just let go of the things that are no longer serving you. Decluttered, organized, optimized your spaces physically, mentally, emotionally, digitally, and financially. Who would you be? How would you be setting yourself up for success in this next year to come? For me, I feel such a boost of confident energy whenever I go through this process of transforming any clutter in my life, any chaos in my life into order. That's something that I shared in the previous episode of Note to Self. But the journey itself of looking at what is no longer serving me, how can I optimize this from a lens of curiosity versus judgment on yourself? When you start to get curious about how can I make this easier for myself? How can I take care of future me? That's when real magic starts to happen because you create space. You create space for your potential. You create space for new ideas, new ways of being. You're doing things differently when you change up, when you optimize your physical environment, your mental and emotional environment, the digital and financial environments. These are the different areas of life that we focus on inside Space Makers. Each week has a different theme, but that's why I'm using those examples because I think we can all use a space and time to just focus on ourselves, especially, as the holiday season is coming to an end, looking at the different areas of our lives with that lens of curiosity. We are bound to uncover certain blocks or places of resistance that we've been tolerating that just aren't going to serve us in the new year, and then deciding to do something about it collectively as a group. It's really fun. I love organizing, optimizing, decluttering. I love to support people through that because I just know the profound effects it has on your energy. For me, anytime where I'm feeling like off or I'm desiring to call something into my life, I look at my surroundings, most of the time just like physically, or, occasionally decluttering, physical, occasionally digitally. That's what I mean, digitally decluttering or financial. Like whatever area of my life I'm ready to like call in something different, I look at those areas or that area, and I start to minimize, declutter, like organize. Whenever I do this, I recognize I have everything that I need inside of me. And it's simply about letting go versus obtaining more. Again, achieving that next level often has a lot more to do with letting go than we even realize. So, for example, let's say you want to call in a whole next level of finances in this year ahead. Well, take a look at your present finances. Do you feel organized? Are you all caught up on bookkeeping, on taxes, right? Do you actually have the stage set for an abundant, prosperous new year financially? Are there certain apps or subscriptions that you have on your phone that you're paying for that you don't use? That is an energy drain. So if this is sparking your interest and you're ready to let things go, you're ready to embrace this new year and all the potential that it has, I would love for you to join us inside of Space Makers. It's time for you to set the stage for your best year yet. And I know that the new year always has this surge of let's go for our best life energy. But what I found is when you actually take the time to clear things out physically, when you clear out the heavy stagnant energy, that's when the new year I'm going for it energy is able to be sustained because you don't have the past holding you back. So if you're ready, the link for Space Makers will be down below, and I would love for you to join us. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon.